I'm gonna have to come in here and help my boy D fix this thing up. Oh, bro, I like that. Okay, move this stuff out of the way. I don't want to see none of his stuff. You gotta get him to eat some healthier snacks. My man, you got an excellent wife. Oh, hey, that's it. This is the excellent. You know what? I'm here. I want to get paid. I need to finish that too. My first aid thing. Oh man. Shoo. Focus on the bad on the outside. You can put some dynamite over that. Quiet up a little bit. I think I'm gonna give me some pasta. Get some pasta. Ugh. I should have wished you had in here. I could do it in here. That's good. Shoo, gotta be kidding me. Kevin, I gotta see where my boy at. Kevin, wait, shit. I haven't seen him in a minute. Did I lose my laundry card? I wonder if I took Candy to pick up her car. There she. I don't think she. No, she didn't take it. She's about 80 years old anyway. She'd be like, Mr. Branch, I got your card. I must be in the back of the counter. I'm about to get these motherfuckers all this shit. I gotta pull my land patents up because I had enough of this. I've been being nice and nice. I've been nice. Hey, what's going on, G Real? Yeah, I went online today so I can let the algorithm on them look to see. I put in land patents. I already know two of our land patents, right? I mean, I haven't pressed them, but these motherfuckers keep having these little monkey half-ass train walking around like the civilians, like they're fishing and all this goofy stuff. Like they're so stupid, because of this agenda. I don't give a damn about their goofy agenda, man. It's like mind your manners and stay in your fucking lane. I go get this land belongs to me. You think I'm gonna go through their little goofy ass shit because we got a lot of dumb Negroes being betrayed by a bunch of other worthless Negroes because you got a bunch of wannabe Bolshevik and fake convert made up motherfuckers who think the world's gonna be a better place and they're gonna be part of some 500 million and blah 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 like what happened before. No, people don't even know what the truth of how the land became liquefied. What happened? What was the frequency? Who was it? Was it the mothers of our ancestors who raised it to a point where it destroyed a lot? These people don't know shit. And then the enemy runs believing they manipulated it. This is how stupid it is. I got a story to tell, but see, they keep fucking around and I'm gonna cause a problem. I'm gonna cause a fucking problem that they won't be able to retract from. And this is not a game. I'm giving them their little fake ass what they think is their language, right? Give them what they think is their language. I'm giving them and I'm feeding them because I know their mental, how they react. And they don't get it. I'm telling them to back the fuck up, chill out. But they hard-headed as fuck and they got these goofies running around who they play little marginalized lines, giving them a little bit of this and that and shouldn't like, come on, man. I mean, even with that, I was watching Sean Ryan some time ago and I said, let me go ahead and they had a short up with the little goofy ass, these little goofy weaponized DARPA monkeys and all these other individuals. Nothing against them, right? I really don't give a fuck about them, right? But they got an exoskeleton where a motherfucker that's unfit and unhealthy who probably runs a 20-minute mile can run 8-minute miles. Now you put that on somebody who can run a 6-minute mile. Imagine how fast they move, and they're tweaking all the time. This is stuff people don't get to see or hear about. But it's all good. I can dig it, man. Because They're doing it because they know that there's motherfuckers capable of shit that's far out of this fucking in the narrative of the world they created. But it don't matter. It all comes to a fucking end. It's like it done. The shit done ran out, and they think they can change that. More power to them. Not for me, but how long do they think it's supposed to last? Do they think that it's supposed to? They keep fucking up, and they keep sacrificing lives over lives. Well, what you call lives. And you would think that these motherfuckers would snap out of it. They think that they've seen the other side, that they know what to expect. They've been lied to over and over and over, and they're stupid. It's like if you go to a restaurant, they'll reach out, have something sitting there waiting, because they follow patents. This is how stupid they are. What if the patents put there on purpose for them to do the dumb shit they're doing? They can't make wit of it. Now, if this thing could read and understand, it would know that I am not making this shit up. I am being very honest and factual. And if it's as intelligent as they think they created it, it would know that. Even to this most subtle, even betraying of line and features, perks and twerks, my muscles and everything else I've worked on for a long time. And then realized I didn't have to work on shit. You would think that by now, they would know better. It's so fucking stupid. And that was with assertiveness, so I can read my facial lines and make a diagram and put down something to have something to follow. I could change that up too. This is how stupid it is. See, that was what? Intuitive to what? Being serious, or should I do that every time? See, I'm gonna let it be right there. This shit is ridiculous, man. When I was telling people they have, a lot of this stuff is not new. When I said we had vessels made of stone, marble, whatever you want to call it, that could fly, what's the definition of flying? Everybody thinks it's this. Through the air. Everybody thinks that's air. Anyway, yeah. All they had to do was chill the fuck out with a handful of people, and nobody's here to stop anything. There's a foundation of a deeper understanding of some things have to happen. I'm with that. It has to happen. But they keep crossing this velvety line and fucking up, thinking that it's going to be perfectly okay. Keep fucking up. That's what happens when you have these things that have made the gravest mistake, even in the diatribe of faking the world's history and religions and all the other stuff. Taking from usury and making something doesn't denote the plausible possibility of something else. And then with the greater expectation, thinking they know the end, to which they fucking have no clue about. Even with what was told would never be what people accept themselves to think is true. Even fucking with me, trying to do all this goofy shit. When I said the other day that everything's bill should be a negative, meaning everything is paid for, but they trade your shit like commodity with that fake ass stock exchange. When our shit was, we're the original ones that created the stock market, right? Or, well, not the stock market, but Wall Street, and we benefited from it. Our worstest thing was integration, and I mean that. We were fought on 7 fronts. You had Spain coming from the West Coast down. All the people talking about speaking Espanol, majority of them aren't indigenous to this fucking land. You had France, all Louisiana and Floridas, and you had Russia through Alaska coming through Canada, France and all that, and England. And that's how they conquered those lands. And they came here on all fronts for 280 to 300 years fucking with our people, and we were whooping their ass. Some even changed and got away and joined us. Now look at us. They done perverted with the education system. They're not stupid and everything else, and got people running around, lack of responsibility and everything, fucked up in the head. And they come here watching. I know who it is. They don't hit the like, and they think that I can't cast spells. That's so fucking stupid. They sit here looking like everything's gonna be fine. He doesn't know who I am. I'm through the big circuit of the internet and this, that, and don't even know what the fucking words mean. That words don't really exist. It's amazing. Not amazing like grand. Stupid. Look at it. So I'm sitting here, they ain't like nothing. Is it important? Well, it's part of the game. Okay. I'm not on the clock, so I can't. Well, I can't answer it, but stupid as fuck. And they train them up and make them even dumber, and then they don't look at the ones what they've done to them. It's they've sacrificed so many special operators and special forces guys were sacrificed to create it, to do it to any of them. And then you have these ones who take these oaths who are willing. They are the dumbest sons of bitches. You would think on a different plane they would gravitate and know the circles of them around them and endure it to benefit, to be against. But no, what do? Because they're cowards. They move as if it's going to be all right, and they've accepted and they believe, lack of knowledge and knowing, whatever. Because I'm damn sure here not to stop shit. I enjoy what I'm saying. That sounds perverted. What is a perversion? That's some made up shit too. I guess it says it goes against everything natural and normal, right? Some people think that they've gotten this, that, and other, and it's the great I am. Shit. There is no I ams. Those gods are dead. They're not gods by the definition and term of ideology, what people think or believe. They're nothing. But they'll be dealt with accordingly. Everyone has a choice. I've said things over and over and over. Riddle me this or riddle me that, whether a riddle or not. And nobody's really fucking getting it. I'm gonna get it all right. It's so goddamn. Look at the Iceman. I used to tell people that motherfucker's full of shit. Now, how many decades later? He's bullshit. He's nothing. You got people who will never be seen or heard of, who are worse. Look, some things aren't meant to be mentioned and spoken. And there's sometimes even when I'm speaking about certain things, or spewing, or saying, or vehemently pushing things, whatever the fuck it is, right? Frequency or verbalage, or whatever you want to call it. I can't stand this shit. Anyway, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. What does it satisfy? The ignorant. The fearful, the scared. For that fear will never be removed. Never. Never. Ain't nothing I can do about that either. And this nugget of mine, I'm always sitting there saying 50 different questions of shit. How do people not, why do, where does, who, is she, he, what? I mean, it goes through my head like 100 times faster than that. And I'm pulling shit down. And sometimes it looks like I'm stuck like a statue. And I'm just going through like 70, 80, 200, just fucking like, and there's times when I'm traveling and from thought, my body gets tired, like, and I have to retract, hold it, compartmentalize it. Then I get the forgets. It's not forgetting, because the compartmentalization is so much shit, and it is what it is. And I tire of it. Regardless of me tiring of it, doesn't mean that I stop. I can't. I do my best to stop. Believe me, trust, take my word for it, I guess. Stupidity, man. It's like an animal with rabies. You want to think when sometimes there have been stories about animals with rabies not wanting to attack, but something drives it to do it. If you get where I'm coming from, it's like being stuck with the parasite that is taking helm, you know, putting the foot on the gas, pedal to the metal, overdrive, one hand on the wheel, and you're not in control. Rabies, the same thing. They're not in control. Something is. They're not. It is what it is. Someone say, but you're going to say, I'm not saying shit, trust me. I'm not saying a damn thing. There's certain things I just cannot fucking say. Never. You know? I'm going to keep doing what, I'm going to keep this. People are starting to realize these things, and there's many people on all different fronts who realize. And a lot of people have been done so. A lot of individuals. Sadly, I say individuals. I hate saying individuals. I would like to see the collective as it should be, but yet individuals who are realizing this. And it doesn't. It's not that it just makes sense. They have stuff. Whether it's their grandpa, great grandpa's footlocker, or people's deathbed. We're the heirs of this land. Well, y'all are. So-called Negroes. And when they took it, they set up their frauds because they need to have conflict. And many of the frauds, and I don't like to say frauds because to the earth, you to the earth, they're realizing it. And they're waking up going, what the fuck has happened? How do we... Everybody's been duped. But you can see some of the Bolshevik idiots running around thinking they're us. Now you have some light skin who are our people. It's just the way it is. I can't get into it. We already went through that. But the majority don't know who. You got to shake the chaff from the wheat. But that's not it's an easy task if you're all like collective. If y'all stop being on World Star and running around with these goofy reality shows with all these worthless ass women who propagate it. I have to say that because they outnumber the men. They're supposed to be the strength, and when the strength is not as it should be, they're worthless. When the strength is not as it should be, they are worthless. It's like having a battery, attempting to get a light to work, and that battery is used up. And nobody said and realized that it's rechargeable. A lot of them are rechargeable, but they refuse. So what are they? To the garbage, like a molded spud, sadly, a worthless starch, which creates more buildup in your arteries, so you don't have free, or what they call fluid, or your blood runs like the river runs through. They're so stupid. Instead of stepping down, fixing it, the fake ass power they think they have. Either way, yeah. Everyone has choices. It's out of my hands. Out of my hand. There's nothing there. You know what I mean? It's out of my hand. I'd rather sit back, smoke my German cigars, sip my last bottle of Jägermeister, enjoy a frappe, and just watch from the mountaintop until the mountain decides to descend. What they call a mountain anyway. This is our language, and the majority of people don't have no clue. It's been fucked with, but this is our language. I've been saying this for decades, and people thought I was crazy. Now people are coming around. Oh shit! So this is not English. I can't stand to even call it that. Give it to the fake crown. Ha! The motherfuckers didn't even speak this language. Ain't that a bitch? You would think people would figure that out. Holy shit, we're speaking the Negro language. Yes, you retarded folks. Simplistic, but it's really not. It's easier to learn Spanish than it is to learn this. The world is so fucking compliant to, man. So stupid. This language is Semitic. Semitic, not sim. Not like a fucking game or card. Something out of a valley that never should have existed. It is Semitic. Well, by the ideology of what people think. Is it to shim or to drive a wedge? Is it to shim or is it to drive a wedge? Is it to sim or is it to shim? Oh my goodness. Hit the like when you come in here. I'm not going to say nothing else. Hit the like. You can take it away later if you want. Hit the like. But I wanted to see something. I was going to see if the monkeys would come and hijack. That's all. And I figured the monkeys would because they're too stupid. And we're not talking about the chimpanzees, the apes, the orangutans, the silver, the gorillas. We're talking about the monkeys. Big difference. The monkeys. They should be singing that song. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. That's what they should be singing. If they can sing. The monkeys. They can't even fucking dance. I think we should slap hair. We should tar them and feather them, or hair them, as they should be. Hang them from the trees and put strong rope or vine and send them aloof into their space, into orbit. This shit that I can't share some of the things that I would do because it's beyond the scope of anything they've done, even in their little black sites. And but you can impel slowly like Vlad. I remember I used to take gay people and they would hang them upside down and saw them in half. Conditioning. Or the pendulum, or the weighted spear, the slow descent between the taint. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. I'm telling you, if I'd have got to hold that doctor, my father-in-law wouldn't have kept me calm, and that old lady didn't show up out of nowhere. I'd have rewrote the movies, the horror stories, and everything. Trust me. Ed Gein, none of them had shit. Nothing. The guy who plasticized bodies, the few that have been found in wax museums, none of that. I am not the bad guy, but I am definitely not the good guy. Riddle me that. And why do you care? What does care mean? Balance. I don't think people get it. Balance. And y'all are weak-minded. The apathy. It's something. And bad choices are made even by the most criminal, even the most highly enlightened, and those who are specifically detailed to do the humble and the meek things. Something wrong. There's no balance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Balance out on the gate. It's balance is just what y'all perceive balance to be. It's bigger. I don't establish it either. I'm not the cause that makes it. I'm that which informs, like a reform of what is going to happen. But I'm supposed to. And because it reverberates. Even the idiots watching who don't like and don't respect the game of how this works, they think it. It's done. You say a seed planted before a sapling, right? But they're so busy attempting to figure out so many other things that they will never figure shit out. Because they're complicit to the choice they made. That's part of balance. It's not plutocracy. I just threw that word in there. I just wanted to see something. I saw it. Right out the gate. It's like the little rodents they are. The little worthless parasitical order of existence. And they can't fucking stop. I would like to see them try. Oh, I don't care if they stop and just go right back in it. I would like to see them fucking stop. No. They can go right back at it. They can't. They don't know the benefit of it. You establish something that works, that you have to step off because then there's something else involved, right? First thing y'all go to is Satan. Oh, shit. Like you know its name. Like it has a name. Does it really? I'm going to let that be. Because that's nothing about balance. It's not my place. I'm in the manager's office. I got to run down to Phoenix. I don't really have, I got to keep a few dollars in case the tire goes flat. My tires, I got to get some new tires soon. Yeah. I'm supposed to be out fiberglassing, so I got to run to Phoenix. Tempe, then to Phoenix. The phone's off, and I'm not turning it back on. I think like 90-something. Like I said, when it gets to this point, close to the pay, a lot of bills, a lot of shit's taken care of. Some things, because they fucked up, double charging the account. It's all part of the agenda. I'm not the only one who's complaining about Verizon. I'm not complaining, but who stayed what he said. So fuck them. If they want to get rid of it because they want people to be able to communicate or whatever, that's stupid. Like I said, a marginalized imbalance, false control, narrative, this, that, and other, overstepping boundaries, listening and learning to correct fallacies. That's not how it works. No, they fucked up. And again, all your bills are supposed to have a fucking negative. My melanated people, go back. Find out all your family, your relatives' names back in the 1890s, the 1900s. Oh yeah, up to the 1940s, and get your fucking land patents. Go to these motherfuckers and take your land back. Stop fucking playing. They don't own shit. They've done it in the escrow of your parents' fucking ignorance. And they manipulated and moved, and they control what there's no control over. And y'all believe in it because they got a bunch of dumb monkeys running around perpetrating stuff that has nothing to do with the Constitution or the law or anything else by the definition of how it was written. And it's always been that way. I mean, why are so-called white racist organizations allowed to be 305(c)s as if it's religion, based on some fake religion of Christianity and a narrative of an apprehensive bullshit story? No, it's Bolshevism. And y'all don't want to see it for what it is, because if they tell you they killed 30 to 60 million Christians in Russia, they don't talk about everywhere else. The war here, they lie about that. But our people still don't want to make sense because they can't get their head out their ass. And there's many other people that look like the other people who are actually our relatives, and y'all can't make headway of it because it's conflicting and it's confusing. And they like that. It's chaos. But y'all refuse to get your head up out of hot. Some people stand by. I feel this way, so I stand by it. Motherfucker, that's not ego or nothing. That's just plain stupidity. Like I said, everyone has a choice. Some people sit there, I made my choice. Yeah. You sound like them. Roger that. Not no problem for me. I don't care. I just look and say, damn, no balance at all. I'm gonna turn these notifications off. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers sharing shit. I turned it back on because people call me. Sometimes they're going through something. I need to reach out to them, but they got these idiots. Even when I do a little short, these fucking idiots on Facebook. They got so many damn dumbass people on Facebook. I swear for goodness, keep sharing shit like. And I go and say, hey, look, I don't need to see the shit you're sharing. They don't support. They don't do nothing. It's a bunch of idiots. That's why I wonder and I question some of the motherfuckers, because some people have been shown to be exactly who they are. Enemies to the people, right? And fuck the state, but enemies to the people. And they've been called out. They'll set you up and everything. They'll play like Indian and set your ass up so they can get a free ride. Sharon, what's up, mama? Yeah, they do have a bunch of dummies on. But yeah, absolutely. It's good to see you. G-Real, it's good to have you in here, brother. Miles and Taurus, and what's happening, bro? What's happening? What's going on? And it's always the same thing, and it's sad. They'll get you. You could be the best that they have, and they'll use you and use you. And then when they get what they need from you, they realize, well, that's too good. We need to do away with that. We can't have something like that, putting that out there. And they get rid of your goofy ass. I think it's funny. But anyway, I'm just saying. Okay? We believe that there's a bad and a good. When I say I'm not the bad guy, but I'm also not the good guy, I'm not part of none of that dumb shit. I don't think y'all figured that out, did you? I think I've mentioned this before. I think y'all go, oh shit, yeah, something ain't right with him. Y'all trying to judge and figure things out. You're not Levitical, you don't know, and if you are, you haven't been taught, nourished. It doesn't mean what you think. Okay? I done proved to you that Lucifer is just a name. Anybody else? My great Henry Lucifer Schaus. How many times must I say the name? Do I need to go a little further back? I shall find out the relationship between the dragon and the wolf. These monkeys never figured out. Oh yeah, their dragons are real by the definition of what you think they are. They were. Yeah. Lichen, wolf. And don't say, oh, but I'm going to get some barbarians. Shut up with that barbarian shit. Anyway, what's the relationship? What is it? Even they hid the Hatat people. You can't even find the information of the Hatat no more. That was pretty stupid. I guess that would be the male version of the Hathors. Maybe. I don't know. Y'all tell me. How much do people talk about nothing? They're getting donations all the time. I'm sitting there going, it don't matter what I give, how much I help, whatever. And I'm like, is there something? Is there a mental block? Is there something that fancy something? Or are some of y'all stuck? No, I'm just wondering. Because I just want to build, right? I want to read. This talking shit, I don't give a fuck about. But I stopped reading. I've read a few because I see that people just feel like they're supposed to come over and just go like this. Like, no, there's a give and take in this world. And I'm holding people responsible. And I told y'all, it's bigger than an experiment. I did mine, but I watched. I was actually on a live watching it. I subscribed to this racist YouTube channel. I follow him on Instagram. And I was watching a certain individual, nigga, get the floor mopped up with her ass. And I watch how they just put up and donate to this shit. And here it is about the light and everything else, and you motherfuckers are still in their world. You'll support one of those motherfuckers before you support your own, and I keep proving it. Because you do it every fucking day. I can mention 3 things and none of y'all can deny it. I'm good at this. I'm really good at this. Y'all are not. And it's not even mind-boggling. It's what I already know. Choices, and y'all hold on to the dollar and everything else. Let me I gotta move a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do that. So, and it's just like, wow, it's really that troublesome, huh? I even thought to myself, I said, what is anybody saying? We're gonna make that nigga rich or something? Am I a nigga? Really? I guess people aren't paying attention because I make everything light. I tell y'all to excuse the name Lucifer, right? Is that a control pattern? Is that denying something? Is it changing something? Can I manipulate? Of course I can say things and have people drawn in and all kind of shit. I went back and watched videos and I knew exactly what gets people going. Have women throwing their panties at the phone. Shit, probably some so-called men. I don't know. The reality is, y'all have choices, and you think that it applies to one thing, and you think you're free. Riddles. I know it's riddles. I'm speaking in riddles, and I have to. I can't be very direct. I can't. Oh, I am, but I can't. Because then I got to say some things that I'm not supposed to say. So, oh man, I want one of these hats. Yo, I don't like the color though. It's Irish. So Tom, it's Irish, brother. It's not bad, but not for purple and black or gray. Anyway, I got to get out here on this road and go and do what I got to do. I think somebody took the day off and I didn't know because my phone's not working. I could have fucking came in here and worked 8 hours a day, but I'm gonna check tomorrow because I'm staying out here tonight because I need to get back here even if it's cool and get those last 2 parts of the fiberglass on. This is the normal shit, okay? And then I don't have the router, but I can still run the jig. Batteries are all charged up from the Jackery. It charged everything and still had 80 something. I was like, I love this. So I'm gonna get another one of those Jackeries too. If I don't get lithium, and I can car batteries. I can run a Sirius like 6 of them, 7 of them, a few $100s. But I plan on getting a lithium battery. That's really what I want. 800 amp hour lithium battery. But I gotta run the jig, and I have to get a different grit sandpaper. Probably an extra battery for that because I already got 2. Because it grinds down, and get that lined up where I can actually stuff foam, fiberglass. Take 2 days. The foam's got to be dried and cured really good before I can hit the fiberglass because I don't want the chemical reaction. And get that rounded effect I need before the trimming. Well, before the staining and the sealing. But before the staining, I got to be able to get all this fiberglass done, get everything cut where it needs to be. I don't have a router. I'm still waiting. Hopefully somebody comes to it. And get the windows put in, and that way I can start insulating that top part and get the front pulled off and get that how it needs to be. And that's going to be a job in itself. I was thinking about going in the storage facility and cleaning out a little room, do it in there, that way I can clean it all up without having the styrofoam everywhere before. Putting a cover, a good plastic cover over it, taping it tight, and then fiberglassing and making the shape that's required, and then getting that strong and getting that mounted where it needs to be at. And yeah, you know. Big Jers, enemy of the reflection. Thank you, bro. What's happening? Man, it's been a minute. What's up, beloved? What's cracking, man? It's good to see you, fam. Yeah, my brother-in-law, the Jay, had hit me up, called me the other day, and I had the notifications off when the stuff was still working, and his relative's nephew, you know, I can't put his business out the street, but he did the right thing. But he called me, and that was also the right thing. And I didn't. It hits me hard when I forget to do certain things and remember that there are people going to reach out, because sometimes you can be a calming factor. I'm not attempting to raise the storm and become the hurricane or the tornado. I'm saying I felt like I let them down for a moment. No depression and all. I don't get all that. No, I don't like to let people down. I felt like we carry one another. We're supposed to carry one another, and that's a lesson that I was hoping that Ganja would have gotten. I hope T figured it out. We're supposed to carry one another, and people refuse to realize that they don't know everything. They think there's something specific or special about them, and they haven't even tapped into their truth. And even when they tap into it, it's still the divinity is not the essence of the divinity is. It's not for me to. I'm not judging. But like I said, you'll know, but you can't fake know. Some things I can't say, right? You'll know. I'll fucking know. Just little tweaks and little verbiage and just little actions and just, you know. And I was really upset with myself. I was just like, oh, damn, Red. So you're supposed to turn it back up. But there are moments when I forget shit, which keeps me balanced. Because I don't like getting headaches and shit. Which I have quite often. Oh yeah, I'll be chatting with y'all. Headache like a motherfucker, but it's all right. You know, it's okay. It's like I was supposed to work out this AM, but I says no, because if nobody comes in tonight, I'll close tonight. So I said, let me just take a day or two off, and then I'll be right back on it, either Sunday evening or Monday morning. Monday in the AM, or whatever y'all call it, the early part of Monday, I guess. All these words mean so meaningless. Anyway, and I'll start right back off with chess, you know, and take it from there, you know. Always good to see, on the way to the Claire. Oh, check on Pops. Oh, okay, how's Pops doing? Celebration of life on Monday. Absolutely. I know that's right, fam. It's the holidays. You know how I feel about that shit. But take the time, as I stated yesterday, to embrace your loved ones. Allow the emotion to be real, to raise your frequency, the feelings to be consummated as a collective, and enjoy one another. Because it's not like we do it every day. You know what I mean? Like if my great-grandmother and grandma were here, I'd be with them. I'd be sitting there decorating the tree and every damn thing, you know, and hugging and kissing foreheads and heads and shit all over the place, man. Absolutely. Because many years, decades, I just chose not to be part of it. Now, I know what I had, so I haven't lost nothing. Some say you never know who you had until you lose it. Well, I know what I had, and it was beautiful. You know, when you look past the ugly, if you stick on the ugly, then you don't know how to make choices, and you're fucked up. You got to look at the things, and you give them meaning. But when you use the narrative that they painted, you give them meaning, and you've got to change that. All right? Hey, big, hey, what's going on, T? Big Thomas, hey, Tom, what's happening? It's good to see you always, too, brother. Snoo, I think she's got 7 days of work, like, straight, you know? Makes me think about military. 7 days, 12, 16-hour days. Like, what the fuck? I guess that's why good work ethics, right? But this is y'all's land, and stop playing. Stop pitching your fake ass effort. Get out there and motherfucking get them land patents and get your fucking land and stop playing games with these motherfuckers. Alright, you know what I'm saying? They've got enough dumb motherfuckers where y'all don't have to capitulate and be dumb like the rest of these dumb motherfuckers, the stupid ones do. They got a lot of dumb motherfuckers running around who have no clue. I'll be hitting them in the head, bitch, get out of my face. You came over here, your family probably came here in 1920s, 1950s, motherfucker. Hey, you might have came in here in 1990, motherfucker. Get your ass about my face. Firstborn on this land. The fuck you talking to? And see, people be arguing with these little dumb monkeys, and they don't have a clue of what they're dealing with. Stop arguing with the fucking monkeys. Leave the fucking food alone. I mean, leave the people alone. Back in the 2010s. I know that's right. That's it. Yeah, I hear you, mama. That's what you see me do. I think I did a couple little videos where I'm smacking people upside their head because I'm tired of all the stupid shit. You know? Quentin McDonald, my boy found out all kind of information, man. He's sharing shit to me that I already shared, but I'm like, yeah, Q, yeah, I know. It's a beautiful thing. Because when it comes fresh to somebody, they got to walk through the walk. They got to see. Now, it's easy to dispute and deflect, and that's what the enemy does. But they don't have the information. I always ask them, what's your fucking blood type, and they don't say shit. They know they got a blood type. I know what a lot of them is because I serve with the motherfuckers. We know that they're not O positive and O negative. Same thing on a lot of these motherfuckers calling themselves Semitic. They don't have O positive or O negative bloodline. They're full of shit. Just saying. Yeah, the other media is out, but they do not give much attention. I know. I was thinking about that one you were talking about before, and there's a couple others. And if I do that, I want everybody to know so they can come on over. You know the enemy's going to be there. I mean, they control damn near all of them anyway. So that's why I stick here. I mean, and welcome to the new followers. I hate saying followers, but you know, subscribers, excuse me. New subscribers. It doesn't matter what platform. I mean, some of them you can really like Kick or Twitch, whatever it is. Some of them you can really make a lot of money. If you stream for over 6 to 8 hours, and for those who like to do that shit, and you're about some content and going out and you know. But they've got a platform where they started, didn't farm people. They got the money, became the millionaires, and then they turn around and start acting retarded. And because of money, I don't want that. If I can't connect with you and you can come and we build our own platform. See, people think that, the system, the CIA, whatever the fuck, whatever, they think that, okay, well, they're just going to talk about who they are, blah, blah, blah. No, we've done more than that. I've shaken the ground of inventions and everything else while all they doing is weaponizing shit. What's the benefit of that if they want to sit there acting like they own it when they don't own shit? I keep telling you that they don't own nothing, but people keep thinking they do because of the disease, the sickness, the mind, everything they did. Everybody thinks that, okay, they want to kill everybody because or this, that, and other. No, they want to get rid of everybody who are complacent and stupid because they realize motherfuckers are realizing the shit they've been doing with their nephews, nieces, the children they stole away, this, that, and the other, the families they broke up, and everything else. They're afraid. And losing power, that's just part of it. But the reality is, what will you do to them motherfuckers? And then they have to indoctrinate and get a bunch of motherfuckers to partake in the shit. So they have to take some of the youth and they got to rear them up, make them believe in something else in great numbers. And then they got a whole another military of ignoramuses who don't know the truth. And they don't care. The conditioning is too deep. They played a major role in getting rid of bodies and putting it in the meat warehouses and driving trucks looking like you and FedExes and this, that, and the other. And you don't have a clue because you so grafted in, you think that everything you see is normal, and they're doing the very perverted things right up under your fucking nose because you're too stupid to see it. And nobody else is going to talk about this shit other than us. You know, Telegram ran by France. They allowed all the perverse shit on there, live killings and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I got rid of all that shit. I'm going to deactivate that Facebook and the Instagram. I can't stand none of that shit. I just like being here. I got a story to tell. I could have had all 3 platforms set up, but they wanted to be stupid and do the dumb shit, censoring and all that dumb shit they're doing, because they wanted to get to a certain place. It's not about balance. That's why they're going to fail. And right now, they're trying to do some kind of balance where they're doing this and that. Well, majority of people really don't give a fuck. They cross hairs with them. They try and move in a symposium of certain 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, as if it's going to work. No, there's motherfuckers who are sitting there and they're waiting for the call. It is what it is. And it's fucked up. It's not balanced. It is what it is. You know? I look at, yeah, I know, mama. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm on here all the time. Still binge watching Chiefs. I appreciate it, mama. But hey, y'all can send a couple of coins. All right? I appreciate it. I told y'all, man. I said, well, I'm going to put some, whichever y'all donate, I'm going to put it in lithium. Y'all said, fuck your lithium battery. That's what y'all told me. Chief, James, Red, Jim Lucifer Wooten, brother. Y'all said, fuck him, man. I ain't sending nothing. I don't need no big $20, $40, $50 donation. Just send a couple of dollars, man. Because I'm really stuck on that lithium battery. I got my own little diesel heater. I got all my little. I went on bid.com. I got the shit. Some stuff worked. Some stuff was questionable. The thing is, now finished the fiberglass. I got the video. I haven't uploaded the video, so I wanted to do it live while I'm up there fiberglass, so you learn how to do it. So I'm going to get mobile PCS or just get a Walmart phone, put I don't know, a terabyte on it. I can use that motherfucker just like anything else. I don't mind paying it. They tell me, why don't you get some more, what you call it on here? Fuck Verizon. Fuck, it's nothing but, it's just like fake logbook. It's nothing but being nosy and manipulating and listening and all the other dumb shit they do. Fuck though, you know? Okay. Giving the little ones facts, having animals DNA, talking about, yeah, they fucking, and you know what? And the people just ignored it. I can't stand half the niggas I grew up with, especially them goddamn Deutsches, and I think we're all related too. But I can't stand. So only one I talked to was the one who was preaching. He gone. I still listen to the last couple of messages we had. He says, "Man, don't worry about my brothers. They stupid." He say it all the time. But you got these big head motherfuckers. They just can't shake it. They hold on to Islam. They hold on to all these made up religions without and looking outside as if it's going to work while they're still going through what they're going through, not realizing it's them that's better than themselves. Ah, shit. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But excellent example, Big Jerry's. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? All that information out there, man. All that fucking information. And they still want to run around. Trump, all them motherfuckers ain't no good. I just get tired of the stupid. It's like, what the fuck is y'all on? What are they spraying over there? What's in Starbucks? What they got in the food? Them trucks, are they labeled to go to certain places? I thought it was a movie, right, where the trucks went out to certain destinations in certain states or whatever, where the food was grafted to make people do different shit. Hey, man. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying. I'm just, some funny shit. And then all the experimenting right here on their own people. And the CIA is supposed to be keeping this country protected. But they're flying and poisoning, well, certain branch or the organization or group or whatever. One of the compartmentalized things in there with most other people in the CIA don't know nothing about. It's some funny shit, bro. I see all them individuals come out of Cali all over here. They ain't done shit. Come here to fuck Cali up, so I guess they come here to fuck this place up and Texas and everywhere else, right? But people are aware of it. They're actually really paying attention. Oh man, listen here, bro. I can't say a whole lot. They really watching these motherfuckers. Everyone. They find out who's on the force from Cali, what they're doing, how they sounding. They're looking at the motherfuckers down in Phoenix, how much money they're making, why they moving a certain way. The judges, everything. These motherfuckers is watching. I'll just be like, I'm gonna stay out y'all motherfucking way. Is that balance? I can't say whether that's balance or not. That's not the balance I'm talking about. That's just that's that world. Like, I don't want to hear none, y'all. I don't give a fuck about what y'all doing. Like, especially if you're at one of them little bars and you're eating. I like to go to some of the bars. They have some really good food, and drink me some cranberry juice or something. And motherfucker get to drinking, boy, you start hearing motherfuckers talk. I don't know if they want you to hear. I can hear pretty damn good, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna move over that table over there. Fuck that, cause I ain't got time for that shit. Whatever. But there's some real shit out here going on, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, motherfuckers, like, for real, boy. Am I telling? Am I snitching? Sorta. Can't stop shit. Not here to stop shit. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying, boy, some of y'all hear this shit too. Was that there's a lot of Hindus near me all of a sudden? Yeah. Almost every store is out. And look, and a lot of them ain't no motherfucking citizen. I have come to the realize a pawn can never be a... Why did all of a sudden they pop up out of nowhere when everybody else has been faking playing us and this, that, and that, and that? Then all of a sudden, right when the shit hit, all of a sudden, here they is. To the fake crown of England, right? And who was in control, right? Who is Queen Elizabeth, right? Who is Queen Bolsheviks? Excuse me. When we look back at Stalin and Lenin, right? Up. I'm not here to talk about them motherfuckers. I don't care. Like, you got everybody in South America, presidents, Zionist ones. You got motherfuckers here telling everybody who the Negro is. But you got these dumbass pale skins, not all of our beautiful pale skin brothers and sisters, but you got enough dumb, and I think they're playing, they want to keep people at odds ends, and they're telling you who the American Negro is. That's the land. It's right there. It's theirs. And these motherfuckers running around still acting retarded and shit. Fuck the fake Jews. They know that they're not the true people. That's also us. So what do? This is what the Messiah. Yeah, make up some of those little things, like, because you got, I remember I did the little thing showing you who did all the blackface was a fucking worthless ass, fake ass Jew, and they was rewriting the narrative. That's why I said it's important y'all watch Holiday Inn on YouTube or buy the witch called, Ben Cosby, 1941, 42, whatever the fuck. And the fact that Abe Lincoln was a Negro, was autochthonous. All right, not this made up pale skin who was a fur trader coming through New York, they call new whatever the fuck, coming from overseas. They control England, they control, but nobody wanted to see it for what it is. West Side, I gave him information a few years back. He went and saw it. He's like, oh shit, this is real information. Nobody else was talking about that. Palestine wasn't the first place. They were looking at everything else. Why do you think they came here to try and conquer, manipulating all these people, moving a certain way, and they have no problem killing their offspring. They like use you up and throw you the fuck away, but people still too goddamn stupid because they running behind all this fake ass white power and this goofy black power shit and this goofy brown power shit and all this other bullshit, and they've all been subjugated, and they don't know that they're nothing but, like you said, pawns. It's funny as fuck. I think it's cool. I mean, remember me, how I feel about shit that kind of hats off. I mean, goddamn, that's pretty good. And if you deny that, something wrong with you. If you can't sit there and go, holy shit, wow, then you ain't as intelligent as, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't be confined to the chessboard. Yeah. I would agree. Sometimes it's good to look at the game and all the other 22 games going on. And to stay out the fucking way. I stays out the way. That's why I'd be like, what the fuck is this monkey? I'll be wanting to snatch a motherfucking larynx out of this. Anyway, I'm going to let that be. Well, my mother said, how you walking on that foot? I said, how you talking out that mouth? Well, I'm talking, I'm walking on it. But you know, there's a lot of beautiful people in this world. Okay? That's the thing that keeps me, you know what I'm saying? And there's even bad guys got families and some of them, I don't know about the other military, but I'm just saying everybody has what the foundation, whatever they find, the foundation that they believe in. It is what it is. If you can't look at a mastermind of criminology and say, well, goddamn, that was pretty good, they got caught. I didn't try and sit there and figure out, well, how come that motherfucker didn't caught? What's the network, right? You don't need to go ahead and know the cartel. You don't mind your business when it comes to shit like that. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with sitting there going, damn, that was pretty fucking good. And we do that on the regular. I do it all the time. I don't like what I see, but sometimes you got to say, man, that was motherfucking pretty goddamn exciting. And you can't make that up. They got y'all food. Remember I was laughing about it. You got all y'all food. Goddamn. And look at how short a period of time they got the original people of this land running around listening to worthless motherfuckers. Umar's a punk. I don't even want to start talking about some of them worthless niggas in New York that got locked up in the Attica or Broadway or whatever the fuck, right? Running around, got a little money now and they out there. Well, how you get the money, nigga? Is it that important? No. They stopped making that nigga-ass Lincoln pill. Nobody paid attention. Abe Lincoln. He wasn't the first president. But all of a sudden, he on a penny, and it's brown, copper-colored. Motherfuckers is over their head because they like the Hollywood narrative. And Hollywood, you know, they lie all the goddamn time. You would think that people would put one and one together and come up with two pennies to rub together. No. They still believe in less than what Terrence Howard said, and believing that you can cancel out about 1 times 1 equals 0. Bullshit, it equals 2. Your times, you're multiplying, you add, you're increasing. That's how foolish motherfuckers is. Did that make sense? If y'all would like to donate $1 or $2, go right ahead. Yes, it'll add up. And I'll take that $20, $30 or whatever it is, and I'll put it, you can say on it, you can write for lithium battery. And that's exactly what the fuck it'll be. I'll screenshot the shits and I'll be like, and lithium battery, we on our way, you know? That's why I'm getting more hours here, because I really want to get, you know, we all work part-time here. But I really want to get it to a point, and I'm doing good. I'm doing transfers. I'm enjoying this. I'm meeting agents. I'm meeting some cool people, man. I ain't nothing against what motherfucking job. I ain't got nothing against the bad guys. They're doing what they fucking doing. I talk the way I do because it's stupid. But it has to happen. I give it energy. Absolutely. I'm not against none of this shit, y'all. I think it's hard for y'all to get where I'm coming from. That I always told y'all ascension. I don't want to say that shit ever again. Y'all got to figure it out. Listen to me when I read. I want to get back to reading. All this talking shit, jibby jab. I'm doing it because I know people are emotionally unstable. Motherfuckers need to stabilize themselves on all fronts. You know, what was that? There are levels to the chessboard. Ever thought about replace names of places, family names, national? Absolutely. I keep telling people this is our language. Motherfuckers thought I was crazy. How long I've been saying this, Big Jerz? Snoopy in here. How long I've been saying this is our fucking language? I've been saying it before anybody started realizing and saying here recently. I've been saying this shit for a long goddamn time. But it's manipulated. It's fucked up. Nobody wanted to hear me. How did this language become English? How many of y'all been over there and heard the language, the Gaelic and everything else that spoke, whether it's Scotland, Ireland, or England? Nobody want to hear that because Hollywood. They made it so you can write in English. It ain't like China where they say, fuck it, motherfucker, you're going to be in another language, you're going to get an English subtitle. Or somebody's going to sit there and they're going to motherfucking voice over it. See, people don't want to hear that. I'm telling you, this is our fucking language. Yeah, bro. You already know them. And people having a hard time because they think that they're supposed to be, just because I like this, I'm linguistics, you know. Just because I say Dagwanatini, I say Sidinelli, I say all this familia, but this, that, and whatever, right? In German, however the fuck I say it. I'm telling you, this is our fucking language, man. And our ancestors spoke many languages. That's why they gave you the education system and fucked you up. And they stole your language through usury, and you sitting there, destroy them, be able to communicate. Look, y'all can't gather on this corner. God damn it. Look, how they gonna tell you on your land what corner you can gather on? Because you got dumb niggas after being in prison and sucking dick and getting bumped up their ass. Y'all want to follow and listen to them, but you don't want to hear nothing else. And broken ass women who don't have their motherfucking strength about them, niggas who don't have no more power, but you follow them because they've been souped up by the enemy, and you don't want to see it, so you become your own worst enemy. That was a mouthful. I need a drink of water. Let's say I'm wrong. Then what the fuck? What's the problem? You wrong. All right, on to the next. No, we get shit with motherfucker wrong, and they first thing they goes, now we gotta hate you. And where the fuck that come from? Is that how we learn? Is that how we learn again? See when I say people are complicit in their own stupidity, where's the balance? I know. Make it make sense, right? Why I gotta make something make sense? What about getting some sense about you? Where you have an understanding of certain things. We always want to put it off until the next motherfucker. Ain't that something? Where'd that come from? That is not our way. We got out there and got our hands in the dirt, picked the cotton because we knew it was better. It's safer. Picked the hemp, grew the hemp. Motherfucker tried to tell me about marijuana. I said, well, that was always our shit. Just like ginseng and everything else. And the fact that we grew rice here down in the lower bayou and all that. Damn motherfuckers didn't even know we grew rice. They want to put that in one place, like everybody came out of one place. Stupid ass shit. As if creation couldn't have settled everyone at one time, and then something went wrong. I got a story to tell, and you motherfuckers ain't ready. My beloved ones. Keep coming in here and not hitting that light. I'm going to make sure that when you go to sleep tonight, you come tomorrow, you be talking about your fucked up dream. I'll make sure you shit yourself while you sleep. You better hit that light and come up in here. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. This ain't no bookie magic shit. I'm tired of you worthless motherfuckers. And that algorithm, I can't wait to see you go down. Burn the fuck out. Anyway, let me get up off of here. I've been over here over an hour. I need to go outside, see everything is good. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all know it's $, capital I, NDIAN, capital JIM, Indian Jim. All right? So I got to get out of here. I'm going to pick me up some pasta and chicken or something because I'm fucking hungry. And I got to get on the road, y'all. I keep putting it off. I gotta go to the post office anyway. I got packages I gotta pick up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Good seeing you again, Big Jerz. Everybody, actually. But yeah, that's my man's back in the day, y'all. And brothers. Y'all know this to be true. Hydrate, but you know we got an issue. Make sure you put some coconut oil and lotion in it, because we get that little dry shit that go up in there, man. We just get the cracking and shit like I'm there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shows you how fucked up the earth is and how poison and toxic they've made it. All right? Well, you call it terraforming or whatever you want to call it, but get some oil up in that motherfucker, man, because it don't be looking right. You know, you lesbians that come in here and watch, we ain't talking about scissor, dumb motherfucker. I'm just saying, get your shit so it ain't all walking around here all crusty, all right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This motherfucker cocky. You just sit here and don't hit the like, huh? Like you know what the fuck you doing. Youngin', stupid, huh? Catch you guys later. Let me see something. Hold on. Damn, Thumb. He hit it. He got it up there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'll holler at y'all later.